So it looks like the floodgates are about to open on Jonah Hill. After being accused of being emotionally abusive by Sarah Brady, his ex, for setting standards for himself, now Alexa Nikolas has accused him of kissing her forcefully while she was 16 years old. This is what she had to say. After reading Sarah Brady's admirable post about Jonah Hill, I just got to say that when I was 16, I got invited to a house party at Justin Long's house where he was living with some lame predator actor from CSI Miami. I'll look up the name later and find him. Just to note, Jonah Hill said if I wanted the cig, I had to come with him outside to get it. He didn't want to go all alone. They were all aware I was 16. Jonah Hill didn't hand me the cig, which I thought was weird. And then as we walked back to the door, I asked him for it, and he said nothing but slammed me to the door and shoved his tongue down my throat. I was so appalled, I pushed him off me and ran inside. That emo guy from Wedding Crashers was there too. And so, here we have it. I don't know if this is true or not. I hope you never wish this upon a young lady. But I will say this. In this day and age, it has become hard to believe these things, especially in the manner that they're handled. So now after she reads this post from Sarah Brady, which it was ridiculous that Sarah Brady called him emotionally abusive for saying, hey, I don't want you to be showing your body this, that, and the other, doing all this. If you can't apply with that, hey, I support you, you all good, but we just can't be together. But I find it funny that now, right after this, is the time she jumps on the Me Too train and says, oh, you know what? He kissed me 15 years ago when I was 16. I'm not trying to say that it could not happen. I'm not trying to say that it isn't true, but this is allegedly until it's proven in a court of law. But what I am saying is that too many times it's oddly weird how these things happen with the timing. It's like, oh, somebody else says something coming out. Oh, yeah. Let me and when you do that with the timing of it like that, and then it's like, who did you run and tell? Did you go to the police? No. You went to Twitter or Instagram or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To do what? To assassinate his character, so you then can do what? Maybe sue. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes this type of stuff hard to believe. You want to believe and protect women, but women, y'all got to help us weed out some of these falsifiers, these liars. And I'm not calling her a liar, but I'm saying we have to wait to see how it pans out. Look at the Michael Irvin situation. Michael Irvin still has not been back on TV doing any type of analyst, anything, since he was accused of saying something crazy to this lady, in which he talked to her he talked to her for about 45 seconds. This was her moment to make her move and accuse him. She was waiting to talk to him. Then when she finally got to talk to him for a little second, it was a pleasant exchange. He had witnesses that were around saying, hey, they was having a pleasant exchange. She didn't look like nothing weird had been said, nothing like that. And they went their separate ways. And even though Michael Irvin is suing for being slandered like that, he still has not got his job back. He still hasn't been vindicated. His reputation is still tarnished from that. Jonathan Majors, she claimed she got beat up and all this stuff. It turns out they have multiple people that are saying it was the total opposite. She did not appear hurt. It appears that she was the only one that was issuing out any abuse, as she hit him multiple times. He left, went on about his business. And then she talking about her arm was tore up and all this stuff, but yet she out partying for most of the night, and it disproves her host. I'm just saying, ladies, we really want to believe y'all and protect y'all and make sure that these weird situations aren't happening, because we do know they do happen. We do know It's weirdness in Hollywood all around. And for women that are trying to make it and trying to come up in the game, they definitely uh, are trying to be touched in the wrong manner. They're definitely trying to be tested, or like trying to be made to sleep their way to the top. It's all this weird stuff going on in Hollywood. Like Darius McQuarrie from Family Matters actually said that if you are in that business, he said all of people that are in that business have been touched inappropriately at one time or another. Now that's a huge statement. That's a huge statement. But with the fervor that he said it, I mean, it seems like he is definitely adamant that, you know, most, if not all, are going through something like this. So listen, my heart goes out to all that went. The little girl, they was talking about this in the video because the little girl that they cut off the show, she was said to have been touched inappropriately and damaged her. You know, I guess when she was touched or something, and she was threatening to speak up about it. I don't know the whole gist of it, but that may have been reason that she was X'd off of the show. But I don't know how, you know, why these things aren't like, especially something like that. If she was X'd off the show because she was threatening to talk about her being touched inappropriately, like why didn't they go to the police? Why didn't her parents try to go to police or get a lawsuit going in? Like, I don't know. But then again, you can ask the question, but only they can give that answer. Like Darius McQuarrie won't tell who touched him to this day. Listen, we want y'all to be protected. We want people to be loved. Ladies, we definitely do not wish anything like this upon you at any age, let alone 16. You dig what I'm saying? We don't wish any of this upon you at any age that you should have to deal with somebody inappropriately touching or groping or grabbing you or doing whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Because nobody wants unwanted hands on them or tongue. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is that it's too many. It's too many of both. It's too many people inappropriately touching people and doing weird Hollywood stuff. And it's too many women that are falsifying these allegations in order to get clout and get money and this, that, and another. And the falsifying of the allegations for people to just kind of be like, oh, this happened, and then like everybody starts jumping on. It seems disingenuous. It seems like odd timing, and especially when it's like, oh, it's 15 years later. It's like that too is like, why not come forward sooner? Why not out him sooner and press charges sooner if that was the case? Because I have to say, if this is true, you putting a lot of people in a weird position to maybe not want to believe you because of when you're choosing to speak about it. And I can't tell, you know, I understand partially why some people don't want to talk about it or don't want to bring it up, and why they go dormant or feel embarrassed about it, you know, and shut down. But I don't know, man. I understand it, but at the same time, you have to do better about the timing in which you go about trying to get like if you're gonna try to get justice and try to keep these people from doing these things, then you know you got to come out in a respectable time or to where it doesn't look questionable. Because as it's sitting before me now, it seems questionable that you would just come out with this right now. And then as we know how this usually plays out lately, it's probably going to be more allegations to come. But we'll wait till more information come out to see if it's true or if it's not. But this your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think, what you don't think. Get at your boy.